What's up, Libra? This is Aquarius Roberts, the Tarot God, here on the Peace Dealer channel, bringing you your July monthly forecast. I hope you guys enjoy. This has been a crazy time for all of us. A lot of planets are in retrograde right now. So I'm seeing a lot of people thinking, rediscovering, letting go of the past and stuff like that right now. So let's see what's going on with you, Libra. What can I tell Libra for July 2018? What can I tell? What can I tell the sign of Libra for July 2018? What can I tell Libra for July 2018? Okay, cut the deck. And we have the Eight of Cups, Libra. And so I'm feeling like you guys are in a stable situation right now, but you guys want more. It almost seems like things got played out a bit. You know what I mean, for what you've been doing. And now it's time to grasp new understanding, new emotions. It's almost like the devil card a bit, because it's like he's lusting for more, wanting more out of his life than what he already has. But in this situation, this is for emotional advancement. This is for spiritual growth right here. So the crescent moon here with the full moon is all about new endings, endings and new beginnings here. So I'm feeling like, there are some endings coming within the emotional field, but they're opening up doors for new emotions, new realms of existence, maybe new friends, you know what I mean? Maybe a new relationship. Maybe you're tired of the relationship, or maybe you want to try a relationship in a different way. So it's like reviving yourself again, you know what I mean, from feeling stagnant, you know what I mean? Because this is as you see, these cups are very secure here, but there's a gap in between the cups. So it's like you're not emotionally fulfilled, you know what I mean? But you're okay. You're like, this is okay, but what more is there? Is there more that I can journey and see, So it's like this journey, the self-evolution, basically, of wanting more from your life. So your first card is the Five of Cups. And so the Five of Cups being the first card is about, that bit of withdrawal in your situation and kind of feeling like regret of the past or things that have happened that you could have done that you didn't do, but you wish you did do, you know what I mean? And as you see, these cups are standing again, these two cups are standing behind a man. So once again, there's this stable situation, but there's three cups are knocked over. So it's like he's focused on the cups that are knocked over and he's grieving over it. He's grieving over spilled milk. He's grieving over things that he can't change. You know what I mean? But he does want to change. He just wants to be fulfilled. So it's like this bit of listlessness, you know what I mean? And just wanting to be inspired again. Your second card is the Queen of Pentacles. And so this could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. In your situation, this is the material position. So this person can be in your situation, or this could be a very resourceful person, basically. They don't necessarily have to be an earth sign. They could be very resourceful and nurturing, the kind of people that be like, hey, I got some advice for you on how you can better your situation or better your finances. You know what I mean? Let me help you. But also, if it's not that, because this is general, if it's not that, then it's you wanting to be more resourceful and have more, you know what I mean, financially. It's like, if I just had this, then I would get here. You know what I mean? It's almost that pondering of, I like where I'm at now, but this could be better. And if I just had the resources that I needed, oh man, I could do this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? In the third position in the root, we have the 10 of Wands. And so this is a fire card, and this is about burdens. Okay, so this is about taking on a lot of responsibility. So the way I feel with this card in the situation, taking on a lot of emotional responsibilities. And it's like you can do the work, you know what I mean? Because you see, there's a house in a far distance of this card, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, he's taking all these wands to the house, but let's think about it a little bit. Why does he have so many wands? Why can't he just take some of these wands, go to the house, take them there, and bring them back? Or come back. Sorry, not bring them back, but come back and grab some more. You know what I mean? Just like not taking on too much, you know, and just a little bit at a time. You know what I mean? Eventually the job will get complete, but you can't rush. You know, and that's what I feel like. He's so in a rush to get things accomplished that he's overburdening himself to do it. And it's emotional, and it just feels like too much. In the fourth position, we have the 7 of Swords in the past. So in the past, I feel like you guys weren't sharing a lot of your thoughts with people. You were kind of keeping to yourself. You didn't want to share your ideas, which Libra is the sign of ideas. You know what I mean? You guys are the liberalists, the idealists. You know, this is right, this is wrong, this is justice, this isn't justice. You know what I mean? So I feel like you were kind of, you know, a bit on the neutral side, basically, not sharing your ideals, you know, with other people, and not really being responsive, basically, and just kind of thinking about yourself, you know what I mean, a bit, which is good, you know, because sometimes we do need to take that time out to think about what's going on in our environment. We don't know or see everything that's going on, and so we got to take that time out to think and reassess our thoughts, or how much we're handling, how much we're dealing with, how much we're taking on. So in the mental position, we have the 6 of Swords. Okay, so these 2 swords in here are the 6 of Swords in the mental. The 6 of Swords is about psychological pain, but overcoming it. As you see, there's rough waters right here, you know what I mean? But also there's calmer waters over here. So it's like coming from a psychological tough time where you felt like you couldn't really talk about it to anybody. You had to keep this very thing to yourself, but this thing was dealing with your psychological past, right? And trying to overcome it. And I see successfully you can overcome it if you follow the mental work that you've been doing. In the near future, we have the High Priestess. Okay, so the High Priestess in the near future is like, in July, y'all be taking this time out to think, you know what I mean? And to listen to your intuition. Libra is a very intuitive sign. So you guys will be taking out time to listen to your intuition more, you know, and think about the things that are important to you, throwing away what's not necessary anymore, and kind of moving on to the future, basically, with your thoughts. But it's cool because you guys are actually taking out the time to think to yourself, you know what I mean? Instead of like, you know, trying to worry about what everybody else is doing or how you can make somebody else happy. You know what I mean? This is about how you can psychologically make you happy, you know, or let go of things that are no longer important to you in your life. So in the 7th position, we have the 10 of Cups. So for the self position, this is saying like right now, you guys are happy. You guys are feeling pretty good, or that's what you want. You know what I mean? You want that emotional completion, you know what I mean? That happy home. Maybe you're in a relationship and you're kind of defensive in a relationship, and it's a good situation. You actually are happy in the situation, but at the same time, you're kind of like questioning it. You know what I mean? Like you're not fully aware into the situation, because it's like the things of the past are coming to you like, hey, I remember when I went through this. I remember when I dealt with that. And this almost seems like the same picture, but it's not the same picture. It's a different one. That's why you got to listen to your intuition, because your intuition is telling you this is for you. This is what you need right now. This is the balance and harmony that you need in your life, but you got to take it in and be responsive to it. In the environment, we have the 2 of Wands. And so the Two of Wands in the environment is basically saying, like, you guys got the world in your hands and you're just trying to figure out what you're going to do with this energy that you got. Where you're going to dispose it. So it almost seems like you guys got opportunities in front of you, or passions, let's say like that, passions that could be very welcoming, you know what I mean, for you. It's almost like you guys are looking at something. You're looking at something and you want it, you know what I mean? But there's things that you got to let go to have it in good context, you know what I mean? In the heart position, we have the King of Wands. And so the King of Wands in the heart position is basically telling me that you guys are creative now. You're inspired, you're creative. The universe is working with you right now, and you guys can get a lot of things accomplished. And I think, just being friendly, the King of Wands is the most charismatic. So it's like that charming personality, charming heart. You guys are Libras. You're very charming and inspiring, and see things in a more spiritual, political context. I guess to say a spiritual, political context together. You know what I mean? And it's like you're inspired to go for your ideas and be happy. You want to be emotionally happy, but you got to let these things go so you can move forward. So I almost felt like this is release and progress, getting back into your happiness, getting back into that element of happiness. But also, this is the King of Wands in the heart's position. So this could be a person who either is a bit charismatic, charming, and not kind of more like a friend in love than like the truest deep commitment, which doesn't mean you can't be in love, or but it just takes away from the deepness, the depth of a situation. You know what I mean? So it's like, either there's a person in your situation that's a fire sign, they could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, but this person, because I don't see a lot of women in the reading, I see more men in the reading. So it's like balancing out your anger. I'm almost feeling like balancing out some type of anger that you need to release from the past. Mars is actually retrograde right now, so this makes much sense. And it's like it's time to release those things that you emotionally hold in that are hindering you from your future. Let go. In the last card position, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So I love this card for an outcome card, and I also have to clarify this card so I can give y'all a little more detail about this card, because aces are one of a kind. They come out of nowhere. So here for this ace is basically saying, like, there's an opportunity coming up in the future, right? Maybe in July or at the end of July, you know what I mean? But there's an opportunity coming up for you guys to move forward. And you have to let go of certain psychological damages from the past. Listen to your intuition, which you will. You will come to that point where you'll listen to yourself and maybe say, hey, things are not the same anymore. Maybe I can open up to this situation. Maybe I can, you know what I mean, allow more of myself in the situation. Maybe I need to appreciate, be grateful of what I do have in the situation and go from there and build that. And through that, there can be material manifestation. So please, can I clarify the Ace of Pentacles? Always clarify ace cards. Please clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Why is the Ace of Pentacles in the outcome position? Why is the Ace of Pentacles in the outcome position? Boom. Right? So it's merging. It's a family thing, right? So it's almost like, because Libras are all about, their friends and family and stuff like that, and getting things together for the whole. You know what I mean? They think about the whole. And so this card right here is basically saying, like, this is an opportunity in family also. If you're in a family, This is an opportunity to work together in that family and to bring things together and to be successful within the family dynamic, almost building a new legacy. Building a new legacy, getting out of the old legacy that you've always lived in, and now it's time to change. Your family's coming together, maybe, or it's time for you to just build, or you could be getting an inheritance of some sort. This is general, so yeah. So this could be an inheritance. This could be, a new bond relationship. Like you get in a new relationship, and this is the one. This is the one you're going to build your life with, basically. So I hope you guys enjoy. We have the Three of Pentacles actually in the shadow also. So just quickly, the Three of Pentacles is about cooperating. So cooperation is very important so you can get things accomplished. Arguing and displaying anger or just being resentful for the past and not being able to move on to the future or these new things that are coming to your life, you got to be prepared for them. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Aquarius Roberts, Tarot God out.